I can too.
You do that. Well, if I can see you do it.
From rules you have to follow on stage to ones that you need to make sure you follow off stage, join me as I reveal to you 10 strict rules Ellen DeGeneres makes her guests follow on her show.
Do you want to win any of these items on your screen? If so, be sure to watch the
Yes.
full video, leave a like, and comment the hidden message. And that being said, let's get right into the video.
10. Be nice or get banned.
Nice to see you.
It's good to see you too. It's been a year, I think, since you've been here, right?
A little while,
And a lot has happened.
One of the biggest questions that people might have of watching a show like The Ellen DeGeneres Show is, how do you select which guests to bring on? It's a multifaceted question, to be honest, as there are a lot of factors that go into it. Availability is a big one, a need to be on the show to talk or promote something is another, and of course, whether they're willing to be on the show. Many of these factors have nothing to do with Ellen, but she does have the right to veto a guest since it's her show, and she's done that before based on celebrity antics out in the world. What does that mean? Well, Ellen has had her fair share of controversial people on her show, including Kanye West, Caitlyn Jenner, and more. But she has a core set of beliefs, and if a celebrity violates the principle of those beliefs, she won't bring them on board. A great example of this was Vince Vaughn back in 2011. He was making a movie called The Dilemma, and in it he made homophobic jokes. Bad ones. Ellen is gay, and so she didn't like that at all, so he was banned from the show for some time. This may not seem like a fair rule, but it plays into who Ellen is. She's not going to bring anyone on there that she doesn't think will be compatible with her in one form or another. Which is why Donald Trump won't be on the show either.
I hate Trump.
9. Come ready to play.
Trick or treat!
One of the reasons that the Ellen DeGeneres Show has been on for so long on daytime TV is that Ellen plays a fun personality. And for many years, her big hook was that she would go and dance with everyone who came onto the show.
What the
including
hell?
the audience members. Eventually, she dropped that because of personal reasons, but that doesn't mean that the show isn't still fun. She still has a ball with her guests, and she's always open to play games with them. Which is why, if you're a guest on Ellen's show, you need to be ready to play a game. Sometimes it's a simple game like, I have never, and other times it's getting strapped to a lie detector to see whether you're as truthful as you think you are. That's what happened to Simon Cowell, if you're curious. Now, sure, I'm positive there are boys who haven't played games or refuse to play games, but the most memorable are the ones who did. I mean, why come on to Ellen just to talk? Why not have fun while you're there? 8. No phones, unless you're taking a selfie.
I apologize for doing it, but I broke your retweet record.
I heard about that.
Okay, this one is really basic, but given the crazy life that these celebrities live, it's fair to note that Ellen doesn't want an interview to be interrupted by something as simple and stupid as a phone going off. Now, it's also true that Ellen isn't done live, and interviews and other segments have been redone so that the celebrity doesn't come off as bad at times, but still, having your cell phone on you as you go and talk to Ellen is somewhat shameful, because that means you're more worried about your phone than the person who's getting ready to interview you. Of course, the exception is when she wants you to take a selfie with the crowd, something that Ellen has of course made famous during her time hosting the Emmys. If you bring your phone to do that, yeah, you're in the clear, but nothing beyond that. 7. Comedy and honesty.
All right, put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth and chew on it.
What the?
It may not seem like it at times, but it's actually rather hard to do a celebrity interview, especially when that interview takes place in a crowd full of excited people who really want to know more about the celebrity themselves. Ellen, over the years, has gotten better and better at getting to the heart of the matter, but an interview takes two to tango, which brings us to a dual set of rules, comedy and honesty. In regards to comedy, Ellen wants her guests to be having fun and not being afraid to tell an embarrassing story, or tell a joke, or even poke fun at Ellen if it's in good taste, etc. The interview isn't meant to be fully serious, so live it up. Now, on the flip side, Ellen also expects her guests to be open and honest with themselves and the audience. They're not here to play a role for them, but rather just be themselves. So the last thing that Ellen wants is for a guest to tell lies or tell them what they think they want to hear. Because that doesn't do any good, and Ellen doesn't like it when people aren't themselves. So be true to yourself and don't be afraid to break out your funny bone. That doesn't sound so bad now, does it? 6. Be nice to Ellen. Or else.
You're crazy if you don't. You're not. Hey! I didn't even know that.
Ironically, this may seem like a rule that's for
What
aunts and
the-
stuff, but it's actually not. Not that there haven't been guests who have been rude to Ellen.